Hi there and welcome to my channel. My name is Eva and my aim is to support you on this twin flame journey and ascension journey. Um, I've already been in bed, but I was led to do this late night video now and to do some energy update and talk about the ascension symptoms again and the shifts in the last days. And it's kind of crazy at the moment. It's speeding up so much and it's so getting weird and strange, and I can sense the being detached from the 3D matrix more and more in the last days, and it's like really going faster and faster. um, the last days were filled with triggers also, as I also hear from my friend. And yeah, old abandonment wounds and old rejection things, issues are coming up, and another layer of this old pain is showing up again, just to be seen and embraced again, and so we can release it. And maybe you have experienced some similar things in the last days. Um, it's quite interesting, and it's very intense at the moment. And also the body, I guess, the body forces us to detox ourselves and everything which is not anymore in alignment with our uh, the type or the way our body wants to function now, and uh, everything is falling apart, which isn't in alignment anymore with our energy system, which is changing. And in my last videos, I was already talking about these new inputs I got in quite strange speech. Meanwhile, I did some research, and I know now it's it's my soul speech, my core soul speech, which is coming through, and um, it's getting more and more, and I get these downloads every day during the day, a few times in this language. It's like getting really quite chapters full of information, and it's all about being cleared from blocks, energy blocks, and from old stuff, and clearing the whole energy field and the system, and getting prepared for the new structure, for the new DNA crystalline structure, and the new kind of light energy which is going to come in and wants to settle down in our cells. And I also had a interesting experience today, also a kind of trigger. I moved in this flat 1 year ago, and there is a quite not that small garden there around the house, and this garden is connected to the flat, and it's private for my flat. So there are some new some new people who moved in downstairs, and they have just so small rooms, and they are for season workers. And these new season workers don't know that this garden is private and is my garden for the flat. And Uh, it was the second time now when I came home today. I parked my car and yeah, I suddenly saw a bunch of people sitting there in my garden and using my barbecue things and my garden furnitures and everything. And I got quite angry because I told them last time really friendly that I that this is my garden, and yeah, it is okay if they want to use it sometimes, and but it would be nice if they ask before, of course. Yeah, this time they were sitting there without asking before, and I really felt so pissed, I have to say. And wow, that was so strange and so intensive. And um, I was sitting with this emotion just quite some time, and the thing resolved itself. They finished their party there, and they went inside and cleared up everything and cleansed everything. That was totally okay. But um, I feel these situations coming up more and more in the last time, and now I recognized it's about really also a part of this process, and also a part of his twin flame dynamic and the relationship dynamic we had with our twin flame, or we are in. Um, there's always the theme about really, really fighting. No, not fighting. Really um, align with your own boundaries, and yeah, just step away from people pleasing. If you don't feel comfortable with something, what is going on there in front of you, and um, it's making you feel uncomfortable, uh, we don't have to swallow it anymore. It's so important um, to take responsibility for yourself and for your well-being and um, um, for your rights also, isn't it? And I guess I'm not alone when I'm saying um, the most time of our lives we um, try to please people and try to make everything that other people will feel comfortable around us. Yeah, even if it costs us a lot of energy, and even if it's totally not good for us. And I sense more and more at these times in this ascension process that it's not, I can take it. I can't take it anymore, these things. And it's coming up so strong. It's also the feeling this discomfort is so intense. And I also had another mini situation with my mom today, totally surprising and unexpected. And it was also like from coming from point zero to over 100 on the scale of aggression and anger, and wow, uh, yeah, it's quite explosive. And um, this is also the old stuff. This is the old stuff we stuck down, and this is the old stuff we always were used to swallow and were supposed to swallow, and we didn't raise up our voice. So I that's funny because I'm sensing my throat is very dry the last days, and it's hurting, and also yeah, maybe you hear it in my speech. It's a little scratchy, itchy, and that's interesting because I guess it's connected with that. We have to take responsibility for ourselves, and we have to use our voice for the good things, of course, and for speaking out the truth, and also in a loving way, of yeah, of course. But also, if it comes to our boundaries, we have to stand up and speak it out. And even if the fear shakes us, and it's unbelievable how the fear and the anxiety can shake our whole system. But um, that's the way we have to go through. We have to stand up for ourselves. And the times when we were hiding ourselves and rejecting ourselves and so forth, also the mirror outside or the people around us were not um, taking care of our well-being. Um, it's there's no way back. We have to take care, and we have to speak it out, and we have to stand for our things, and we have to use our voice and speak the truth. And that is also what was coming up in this